Coming up this week on the Double T Insider, Lady Raider basketball introduces themselves to Tech fans, get a glimpse of the new squad under the helm of head coach Candice Whitaker. Double T Insider's Breeann has more. Outside hitter Breeann David is helping to lead Texas Tech Volleyball. Find out more about who she is inside our Red Raider Spotlight. Red Raider Soccer is having another standout year. Head coach Tom Stone shares on how the program keeps getting better and what Tech fans can expect to see for the remaining games inside our Coach's Corner. And later, Double T Insider's Caitlin Kravick goes on the clock with senior punter Ryan Klaven. Find out what he does before each football game. All that and more coming up. Keep it locked right here. This is the Double T Insider. Welcome into a brand new edition of the Double T Insider. I'm Erica Taylor alongside Justin Vincent, bringing you more access into Texas Tech athletics.
College hoops are right around the corner, and your Lady Raiders are anxious to start their season. Double T Insider's Breeann has more on the tip-off celebration that occurred inside the United Spirit Arena.
A new coach, a new team, and a new look for Lady Raider basketball were all revealed at this year's tip-off celebration. Women's basketball opened the doors of the United Spirit Arena to introduce the new team, as well as interact with their fans.
It was a really good reminder and motivator to for the season, because we have such great friends, and so it's good to get to meet them, and we're just ready for the season and get to play for them now.
You know, it means a lot, on a Sunday afternoon, and we started advertising it on Monday, so I was really pleased with the turnout, and just loyal fans that the Lady Raiders have, and and they want to know who you are, and they want to know our players as people, and they support them through thick and thin, and you can feel that today.
Throughout the event, the ladies competed against eager fans hoping that they would win special prizes. Lucky fans had a shot at winning items like signed shoes, pullovers, or the opportunity to be a coach for a Lady Raider game. But then the real action started. The ladies showcased their skills in drills, and you can already see the talent that is present on the team.
We're athletic, I think we're versatile. I think there's a lot of things that we can do offensively and defensively. We'll have to be creative in how we play against bigger teams, just with our undersized. But we have players that want to be good and want to work hard and want to please and do what we ask them to do.
It's just toughness, from the freshmen all the way up to the seniors. Just how hard we work for each other, not just for ourselves, for each other, and just nobody's selfish on the team. We're all ready to go for each other.
In less than a month of practicing together, the Lady Raiders are already showing roles of leadership. Freshman player Minta Spears has taken notice.
Amber Battle, she stepped up big time. She stepped up. She's going to have to be one of the leaders on the team, and she's been doing a great job. Chantal Nobles, she's solid down in the post. She's been working hard. And then our newcomer, Diamond Lockhart, she's been doing really good. She works hard on her ball handling every day. She's learning the game, and we're just doing a really good job of communicating with each other.
The 2013 season is coming right around the corner, but new head coach Candy Whitaker feels that the ladies will be ready for the challenge.
I need more time. No, it's, I think coaches always feel like that. You're getting so many things in, especially in your first year, that you just, you're never probably feel like you're really ready to play a game, but we'll have to get there, and we'll have to play, and we'll learn from our mistakes, and we'll continue to get better from game to game. But excited, I'm sure the girls are ready to play someone else and get going with game schedule.
The Candy Whitaker era is now underway for Texas Tech, and the new squad is looking forward to playing for their school and their fans.
We're excited to get started, just see what's going to happen with this season. We got a new team, so just to see what we can do and where we can go is pretty exciting.
And it's so fun. I mean, I just think what this program represents and the fans that make it so special, you can feel that as a player and as a coach, and it's special.
The Lady Raiders will be having their first exhibition game against Angelo State coming up on November 5th. Reporting for the Double T Insider, I'm Brett Brown.
This week we shine a light on Texas Tech volleyball. I bet you didn't know that outside hitter Breeann David is quite the shoe artist. She shares more about her talents inside our Red Raider Spotlight.
I don't know what it was. I really wanted to do basketball for a while. I thought that was what I was going to do, but I guess maybe high school was when I started thinking I really liked volleyball a lot more. So I really could see myself doing any of them, but volleyball definitely stood out. Well, my mom played, and then my aunt played volleyball here, but just like immediate family. My big sister played in high school with me. And my little sister is still playing currently, so it's definitely a family thing. Everything has always been a competition, and who knew that board games could be so competitive? Christmas time is pretty crazy whenever we're all playing. It's great though, I love it. I'm actually very artistic, I guess. Yeah. I like to I decorate like vans and shoes for like toms for people. I do that in my spare time. I made a pair for my strength and conditioning coach's daughter, and they were like just tech, and it was probably my favorite pair that I've done. They had like a little Raider red on them, and it was just a fun pair to do. Definitely overcoming injuries has been a challenge for me. Early on last year, I sprained my ankle. It was a really bad sprain, so I had to overcome that and get back into playing, and then worked all spring, and then I sprained it again the beginning of this season. And so you just never know with things like that, like when they're going to happen. So that's just definitely the thing that I've had to overcome. I don't know what it is. I just love competing. There's like a feeling that you get whenever there's like a set coming your way, or like whenever you're getting ready to block a ball, and like there's no other feeling that really compares to that. Like it just gives you that same feeling that you get whenever you're playing the game. A lot of times, like I find myself doing kind of like quiet time. Like I'll listen to my music and probably pray a lot before the games and just kind of focus and just ask God, and like help me to leave it all out there, just glorify you and how I play, and just help the blessing or the things that He's blessed me with, just helping them to shine. Oh, we all connect. Yeah, we all connect really well. I feel like I've been so blessed with a great group of girls, and I just love them all to death, and getting to go out there and battle day in and day out with those girls is the best. I love them.
After the break, we're coming back with Coach's Corner featuring head coach Tom Stone, and later find out the best tweets of the week. But first, here is the Texas Tech trivia question of the week.
Rivals Texas and Texas Tech will be competing in their last game before they begin the 2012 championship. In their last matchup against UT, which 2012 Red Raider soccer player scored the winning goal? Was it A, Janine Becky, B, Tiffany Smith, C, Dawn Ward, or D, Jessica Fuston? The answer to the Texas Tech trivia question of the week will be revealed later in the show. Don't go away, because after the break we're coming back with more of the Double T Insider.
This is you. You want to be a director in Hollywood? Maybe you want to capture someone's attention on a 30-second spot. Maybe you'd rather be a social media manager, or you want to sit behind the World News Desk. You can do that here at the College of Media and Communication at Texas Tech University with a degree in advertising, electronic media, journalism, media strategies, or public relations. From here, it's possible.
Welcome back to the Double T Insider. Erica Taylor talks one-on-one with head coach Tom Stone inside our Coach's Corner. Find out why Red Raider soccer is having another outstanding season.
By the end of this week, you've already played Kansas and West Virginia. How would you describe your team right now?
I think ready to go. Healthier than we've been since the opening, probably 5 games of the season now, 10 games of the season, and excited. The break gave us a chance to regenerate, recover, get some people back. You know, we've played the majority of the Big 12 season without 2 or 3 of our best players. So I'm really excited that we were able to get wins and ties and not take any losses, missing some of the quality that we've had out. They're back now, and that's got the team really ready to go.
What's the biggest difference you noticed from your team compared to last year during the same time? How much have they grown?
Well, I think last year a lot of this was new, being in the hunt for the conference, chasing down an NCAA bid, trying to get a high seed in the Big 12 tournament. That was fairly new, and I think that the newness part of it was good and bad. They were excited, but there was some nervousness. This has got 6 or 7 seniors that are on the field all the time. We've been down this road now again recently as last year, and so I think there's a calmness about the upperclassmen that maybe we didn't have last year.
Now during Big 12 championships, what are some key players you're looking to step up for you guys in order to make another big run?
Well, for us, it's really about the depth. It's not one player, although, you know, the single player that you always want to be sharp is your goalkeeper, and she's been great all year as usual. But, you know, we can throw 18 to 20 players, I think, at a game. And if they're all on, it's a real weapon for us to have that kind of depth. You know, the front line has got Jessica Houston back, and the back line has Haley Hagsma back, and these are players that are important to us, and we've played most of the season without them. So it's a complete team effort, and we haven't had that weapon in the past. We haven't been as deep as we are now.
Last year, everyone was excited to be here and watch the team get selected into the NCAA tournament. So is that excitement still there, or is it kind of a been there mentality?
I think if you're talking about your 20th trip, then you might have some more excitement towards actually getting into the tournament or getting the games going in the tournament. But when your program as young as we are, we've only been once, and we haven't secured it for this year. So the push to secure it and the excitement around it is just the same. It's great.
Now with the last game, November 1st, is there anything you would like to tell the fans as you get ready for that game?
Well, we've had, you know, great fan support. We're leading the Big 12 in attendance right now. We want to win that competition. And I can honestly say in games like TCU, which are our home conference games so far, and some other games we had at the beginning of the year, the fans were a big reason we won. They were phenomenal, intimidating to the other team, exciting for our team. They're very soccer knowledgeable. And with Kansas Friday night, great opportunity. West Virginia on a Sunday night, we don't always get these evening games. And then, of course, everyone's favorite, the Texas Longhorns, come in to wrap up the season. So even non-soccer fans seem to show up when Tech plays Texas in any sport. So it's a great home slate, and we wouldn't be here without our fans, and we sure hope they help us carry this thing home here the last 3 games.
Thank you, Coach, for joining me. I'm Erica Taylor alongside head coach Tom Stone inside our Coach's Corner.
Thanks, Erica.
Thank you.
Get your timer set for 60 seconds. This week, we're going on the clock with senior punter Ryan Klaven. Find out what Ryan can't wait to cross off of his bucket list.
Double T Insider here, and we're about to go on the clock with Ryan Klaven, a game where I give him 10 scenarios that he has to answer to the best of his ability, all in 60 seconds. All right, are you ready?
Yeah, let's go.
60 seconds on the clock. My favorite TV show growing up was?
SpongeBob.
The household chore I hate to do is?
Dishes.
The biggest pet peeve I have is?
When people talk when they're not supposed to.
If I won the lottery, the first thing I would buy is?
A bandwagon full of watermelon.
My favorite cartoon character as a kid was?
Hey Arnold.
A celebrity I would love to have dinner with is?
Ooh man, Kate Beckinsale.
The one movie I can watch over and over again is?
The Gladiator.
Before a game, I always?
Kick my long snapper.
Something I can't wait to cross off my bucket list is?
Climbing some mountain in Switzerland.
If I had superhuman powers, it would be to?
Fly.
Okay, how much time do we have left? Okay, congratulations.
Oh,
you beat the clock.
Is that a record?
Possibly. For the Double T Insider, I'm Caitlin Kravick, and we just went on the clock with Ryan Klaven. After the break, we're coming back with our best tweets of the week. But first, see which answer gets eliminated from the Texas Tech Trivia Question of the Week.
It's time to eliminate an answer from the Texas Tech Trivia Question of the Week. Earlier we asked, in their last matchup against UT, which 2012 Red Raider soccer player scored the winning goal? Your options were A. Janine Becky, B. Tiffany Smith, C. Dawn Ward, or D. Jessica Fuston. The answer that is not correct is B. Tiffany Smith. The correct answer to the Texas Tech Trivia Question of the Week will be revealed later in the show. Stay tuned because the Double T Insider will be right back after the break.
This is you. You want to be a director in Hollywood? Maybe you want to capture someone's attention on a 30-second spot. Maybe you'd rather be a social media manager, or you want to sit behind the World News desk. You can do that here at the College of Media and Communication at Texas Tech University with a degree in advertising, electronic media, journalism, media strategies, or public relations. From here, it's possible.
Every week for the Double T Insider, we pick the best tweets about Texas Tech and air them on our show. This week, we'll be featuring tweets about last week's football game against West Virginia. Former Texas Tech wide receiver and current player for the Denver Broncos, Wes Welker, tweeted, "Glad to see my Red Raiders won again. Keep up the great work, fellas. Hashtag stay focused, hashtag Reckham, and hashtag WRU." After the new AP polls were released, Brandon Kelzer, a sophomore psychology major from Texas Tech, tweeted, "Tech was picked to finish in the bottom 4 of our conference. Now we're 10th in the nation. Hashtag Reckham." And finally, our best tweet of the week comes from junior tight end Jason Morrow, who tweeted, "The notes Bradley Marquez leaves on my car. How sweet. He thinks I'm leaving next year, but I'm staying with my boys." Check back next week for more DTI tweets about Texas Tech athletics. Who knows, maybe your tweet will be the chosen one.
All right, Texas Tech fans, get ready to take notes. Here's what's coming up for Texas Tech athletics.
Women's golf will be in Las Vegas, Nevada for the Collegiate Showdown on Monday and Tuesday. Stephanie Bertelsen and Kimmy Hill look to reproduce both their impressive top 20 finishes from earlier this month's Schooner Fall Classic. Women's volleyball will be in Iowa for a matchup against the Cyclones on Wednesday. First set will begin at 8 p.m. And on Saturday, the team will travel east to take on the West Virginia Mountaineers. Texas Tech Soccer will host the University of Texas at the John B. Walker Soccer Complex on Friday. Last season, the Red Raiders defeated the Longhorns in Austin 1-0. First kick is set for 7 p.m.
Lady Raider Tennis will be competing in 2 separate tournaments Friday: the Cougar Classic in Houston, Texas, and the New Mexico Fall Invitational in Albuquerque. Competitions will last all weekend. Saturday, the men's cross-country team will start their run in Waco, Texas for the Big 12 Championship. Kennedy Kithika looks to defend his NCAA cross-country championship and remain undefeated in his career. Also Saturday, Red Raider football will host Oklahoma State in a gridiron showdown. Kickoff is set for 6 p.m. Texas Tech leads the all-time series against the Cowboys 21-16.
And finally, here is the answer to the Texas Tech Trivia Question of the Week.
It's time to reveal the answer to the Texas Tech Trivia Question of the Week. Earlier we asked, in their last matchup against UT, which 2012 Red Raider soccer player scored the winning goal? Your options were A. Janine Becky, C. Dawn Ward, or D. Jessica Fuston. The correct answer is C. Dawn Ward. In last year's game against UT, Red Raider soccer player Dawn Ward would score the only goal of the game, giving Texas Tech a shutout victory against the Longhorns. This has been your Texas Tech Trivia Question of the Week. Didn't get this week's answer right? No problem. Next week we'll be back with more Texas Tech trivia, along with another edition of the Double T Insider.
Well, that's a wrap for this week's show of the Double T Insider. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to catch us on Wednesday for our weekly update of all the happenings in Texas Tech athletics.
And as always, be sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Instagram, and search Double T Insider on YouTube to watch all of our episodes. For Erica Taylor, I'm Justin Mincik. Have a great week, everyone.